Today I'm flying EVA Airways to country number 34. This was an award ticket, as almost all my flights are. And I got moved to a new flight and they won't issue my boarding pass because my seat is quote unquote unconfirmed. So this could be an interesting airport experience, but I'm hoping not. We'll see. I'm gonna miss Hong Kong. I just love the energy here. It's so busy and fast paced, but it's just organized chaos. Although I won't miss the price of things, that's for sure. Hong Kong is super expensive. Like this train ride to the city is 110 Hong Kong dollars. That seems like a lot, you know? One day I just want to have like an 8-hour layover in this airport. Hong Kong International Airport is lounge heaven. There's tons of great lounges, many of which I have access to. I'm just going to try 2 today. It's also just massive. Look at this check-in hall. It's no Singapore Changi, but it's pretty damn nice. So egregious news. The check-in counter doesn't open for another 50 minutes. I got here almost exactly 3 hours before my flight departs, not when it boards. I feel like it should be open by now. So McDonald's, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I mean, I guess I can work. They have good Wi-Fi, but I just want to be in the lounge. So I'm gonna do the only thing I really can do right now, which is just go post up and get some work done. I can't totally remember what I paid for this, but I will go over it at the end. I'm in economy. It just wasn't worth spending the extra points on business class because the flight's only like an hour and a half. Oh my gosh, there's a massive line. This is not good news. What should I do? Maybe I can go on the priority line. I just went to the priority line. I have status with United, which is a Star Alliance member, as is EVA Air, so maybe that will help my case, but I'm just really, really hoping that I don't have to wait in this line, because...
After that, where you will go?
Japan.
May I have your itinerary for Japan? And also, I need your membership card. Do you have the Snyder membership?
I just skirted all of this right here. All of this I don't have to go through anymore. What a dub. I can't wait to get to the lounge. So I have access to quite a few lounges at this airport, but I'm only going to check out 2. Number 1, the AMEX Centurion Lounge. Number 2, the Chase Sapphire Lounge. So that was super easy. All right, it's lounge time. So in this area, I have access to this one, Plaza Premium, and Chase Sapphire. 3 out of the 5, but I'm gonna go to the Chase Sapphire Lounge first. It just opened. Do you get to eat some?
Yeah, you have to try that.
You have to try it, you know?
The taste.
Yeah, that's soup. This is also soup.
Oh, this is the best one.
Is it?
It's hot and sour. And then you can also scan the QR code on the table.
Okay.
You will find wonton noodles, beef meatballs, and char siu fan.
All right, so let's talk lounge access. I have access to this lounge through the Priority Pass. This is the golden ticket right here to lounges. Now, you can pay for a Priority Pass membership, but it costs like $600, I think, or you can get a credit card that comes with a Priority Pass membership, which is what I did. I have the Capital One VentureX. I firmly believe it's the best credit card in the market. It comes with a Priority Pass membership, and
that grants you access to this lounge. It also grants you access to over 1,000 lounges around the world. When you leave the United States, you will have a lounge in whatever airport you're traveling through, most likely, that accepts Priority Pass. It's pretty remarkable. It's only really in the US that it kind of doesn't really shine. Some airports it's great. It's great in DC, it's great in Miami. It's all right in San Francisco. It's really good at JFK. Yeah, that's why I have access to this lounge. This lounge is super nice. Asia and the Middle East have the best lounges in the world, bar none. I think that's enough lounge talk for now. I'm gonna dig in, I'm super hungry. All right, my flight started boarding 4 minutes ago, and I'm still gonna go check out this AMEX lounge. There's actually a good chance this is a terrible idea, but I just wanna see it, and I'll be fine, probably. The lounge is right there. This is gonna work out. I hope. This airport is gorgeous.
More lounge knowledge for you. I just quickly popped into the AMEX Centurion Lounge. If you don't know, Centurion Lounges are AMEX's brand of lounges. They have them mainly in the US, and then also they have international locations. They're great lounges. They're the most widespread, reliable lounges that you can find in the US. In order to have access, you have to have an AMEX Platinum or a Business Platinum. The AMEX Platinum used to be the holy grail of cards. I don't really think it is anymore. Maybe a year or two ago, they upped the annual fee to $695 a year. $700 a year is just too much, especially when their competitor cards offer a lot of the same benefits except for the Centurion Lounge access for $600 in Chase's case or $400 in Cap One's case. Now, the biggest draw of the AMEX Plat is Centurion Lounge access. Here is how you get Centurion Lounge access for way cheaper than $700. You probably know someone who has an AMEX Plat, all right? They can add authorized users for $175 a year. That $175 will cover up to 3 authorized users. So what my brothers and I did with my stepmom is we all became authorized users on her card. We don't use the card for expenses whatsoever. We just use the card for lounge access. It's like a lounge pass. And we split the $175 3 ways. That's $58 per person. There's Centurion Lounge access for a year for $58. To me, totally worth it. I don't recommend the AMEX Plat, but I recommend becoming an authorized user on someone else's AMEX Plat. And that's how you get into the best lounges in the US for $58 instead of $700. Flight, baby. That's how it's done. I've actually had this seat before. This was the seat I had on my American Airlines flight to Auckland. Believe it or not, I actually don't like this seat, even though there's tons of leg room, which is really nice. I might ask kindly if I can move and see what they say. I kid you not, the exact same thing that happened on my flight to New Zealand just happened. I spotted 20A, which is a premium economy seat. I asked her if there was any chance I could move to 20A. She checked her seating chart, and she just said, yeah, you can have it, and moved me up. I recommend doing that, especially on a long haul flight. If you're domestic, maybe you don't want to trouble the stewardess, but on a long haul flight, you have nothing to lose. And now I have a window. Very short flight from Hong Kong to Taipei. We're only about 45 minutes into the flight, and the captain just announced that we're starting to make our descent. So very glad that I didn't spend miles on business class, because if I remember correctly, it was about 20,000 miles, and I paid 8,000 miles in taxes and fees
But yeah, it's been great. The cabin crew has been super nice, very attentive, came through multiple times, refilling my coffee. And yeah, they moved me up to premium economy. So I'm not sure if I would have gotten that meal situation if I was in normal economy, but as for the IFE, there's only 18 movies and 4 shows, so very weak on the IFE. But I'm not sure if that is because of the fact that this is a very short flight, or that's just EVA Air's IFE in general. Yeah, that's the situation, and I'm gonna do some work, and I'll be in Taiwan in about 45 minutes.
Made it to country number 35. It was all pretty easy. Customs was kind of a little bit of a line. You know, I hustled to the front, so, but now I gotta figure out how to get to the city. Gotta get that figured out, and then also figure out my eSIM. So, but yeah, stoked to be number 35. Okay, just like Hong Kong, you can't load your Metro card with a credit card. You have to use cash. I find that super interesting for 2 countries that are so developed. That's just the way it is, so just cultural differences, I guess.
Please select card.
Okay, so I got the cash. I got a $1,000 bill, and then I came over to the ticket vending machine, and I guess ticket vending machines only accept bills of 100 or 200. So now I've been going business to business, trying to ask people to break it, but I can't communicate what I'm trying to do. And I don't have service, so I can't use Google Translate, so I'm just gonna keep trying.
Transaction completed. Thank you.
To the guys at Shishui Boba and Tea and Arrivals Hall of Taipei International Airport, you guys are legends. I appreciate you. Says that there's a bus I can take, at least according to Google Maps. I'm not really sure how the bus system works, but it's actually about to start storming. Made it to the bus station, hoping I can make it to the hostel before it starts storming. And in Taiwan, they drive on the right side of the road, which is a very welcome change from the 3 countries I've been in, New Zealand, Australia, and Hong Kong. So this monitor is saying that my bus is going to be here in 42 minutes. I'm not going to wait that long, so I think I'm going to call a taxi. Google Maps says it's going to be here in 10 minutes, so I'm going to wait the 10 minutes. The bus doesn't come, then I'm going to get a taxi or an Uber. So I called an Uber, but the Uber was only $4.92, so it's really not that bad. I'm happy with my decision. Ni hao. Sometimes you just gotta take the easy route. I got all settled in, put my stuff down, and now it's time to eat. So, what do they eat in Taiwan? What is Taiwanese food? Let's see. I'm going to this place that is highly recommended on food blogs online. That's basically how I find most of my food spots when I'm in a new place and I don't speak the language. So that's how I found this place. They're known for a very specific noodle dish. I'm really excited because I'm pretty hungry. Everything looks and smells so good. It's also pretty cheap compared to Hong Kong. Definitely the cheapest place I've been thus far. So this is the place, and they only serve one thing, which makes it super easy. So you basically go up there to the counter, you order the one thing that they have, and then you just kind of stand, they give it to you to go, and then you fix it up with vinegar, chili, and garlic, and then you sit wherever and just eat it. So that's how it works. It's a really thin noodle, kind of like vermicelli, in this broth that they cook all day with a bunch of pork intestines. And the pork intestines are really like small, kind of add like a nice bite in textural contrast. And then he tops it with cilantro, and then you fix it up however you want. It's absolutely delicious, and it was 75 Taiwanese dollars, which is under $3 US. So yeah, great value, and it's just so good. I'm going back for more chili and garlic. If you ever make it to Taiwan, you have to come to Ay-Chung Flour Rice Noodle. Yeah, if that's any indication at all of what the food's gonna be like in this country, then I'm elated because that was delicious. Taiwan is awesome. All right, it's starting to really rain now, so I'm gonna call it a night here and go back to the hostel. But thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.